Hey collectors, welcome back. I just wanted to get on here and wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Hopefully during this 4th of July weekend you're celebrating with family, you're eating pie and grilling and having hot dogs, and hopefully you're just having a great time. But I want to also emphasize on be thinking about what the freedoms that you're happy to have, because I've been to some countries where the people didn't have the freedoms that we have, and I find that sometimes we, as Americans, we take our freedom for granted. So just think about those freedoms, and I, for one, because of this platform, I'm happy to have the freedom of speech, and I'm thankful that we're able to get on YouTube. And I haven't been on YouTube for very long, but I'm thankful that I have this platform that I can jump on and share my freedom of speech and share my cards with you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some patriotic cards, and what I would like for you to do is drop a comment in the comments down below and tell me what is your favorite patriotic symbol. So my favorite patriotic symbol in particular is Uncle Sam, and so as you can see in front of you, I've got a couple of different postcards. One postcard I have this is an advertisement card. It's from the 1800s, and this advertisement card is of some Revolutionary era soldiers waving an American flag, and they're marching. And then this is an advertisement card for sewing machines, and it's a blank back, but still nonetheless pretty cool. I like the image on it. It's very patriotic. And then the next card that I have is a postcard, and this postcard dates from 1907, and it shows Uncle Sam unveiling the Statue of Liberty, and below the Statue of Liberty it says "Honor the Brave" from 1861 to 1865, and those were the dates of the Civil War. This postcard doesn't have anything on it, so no one's written on this postcard. But this is by far one of the best postcards I've seen that represents patriotism, and it represents America. And again, it has my favorite character on there, which is Uncle Sam. So I'm going to show you a handful of cards. Most of these are all tobacco cards. Some of them are not tobacco cards. Some of them are from other countries. And so I really love these cards. I really love collecting patriotic cards. And so the first card that I'm going to share with you is of, I'm going to go ahead and put this one up. But the first card I'm going to share with you is this 1887 Allen and Ginter. This is from the N9 set, the Flags of All Nations. And this card is of the United States, and it has a American eagle, bald eagle on it. It's got the American flag. It's got stars and a gold backing on it, and the gold backing is still reflective, so it's kind of cool. It's got a grade of 1, and it's got paper loss on the back. So from 1887. So really beautiful card. And the next card I'm going to show you is one of my personal favorites. This is from 1888. This is from Duke & Sons Company Tobacco. This is from the N76 Great American set, and this is of George Washington. Now, what I love about this card is, and it's very befitting for today, at the top it says Declaration of Independence in Congress, 4th of July, 1776. And I'm going to bring that in so you can see it clearly. So it says 4th of July, 1776 on it. Again, it's got George Washington and the White House in the background. And of course, it's got the back, and it lists all the other great Americans that are in this set. So another favorite card that I have, or another favorite card in this set that I don't yet have, is the Abraham Lincoln. So, and this got an SGC2. This is also going to go in a holder because I love that card. And the next card is of another George Washington card. You've actually seen this card before. I've shared this card before. And this is the 1889 Kenny Brothers from the N22, or I'm sorry, N222 Leaders cards of George Washington. And there's a lot of different characters in these cards. You've got Napoleon and Joan of Arc and different. You even got a Martha Washington in this set. But this is my favorite card in the set, and it's got George Washington and an image of him crossing the Delaware. And on the back, this has some staining and some paper loss, but nonetheless, it's also another favorite card of mine in my collection, and it's got a grade of 1. And the next card is ungraded, and it is also another Allen and Ginter card. This is from Birds of America set, and this set had 50 cards in it, and this is the card of the American Eagle, or the bald eagle. So this is a beautiful image of some birds, especially the image of the bald eagle. Now on the back, it's got some paper loss as well. So it's hard to find these cards without paper loss because a lot of times they were put in albums. So this card right here is of, oh wait, okay. Well, this card right here is of 1905, and it's from Cohen, Weenan and Company out of London. And this was a set of 20 cards that portrayed countries and their flags. And it says a series of over 250 subjects, which I find interesting because there are only 20 cards in this set. I have the whole set. Unfortunately, SGC wouldn't grade them. I was kind of disappointed in that. But I love this card nonetheless. It has a gold border on it, and it's got an image of Uncle Sam and of Columbia. Columbia is an early image, early patriotic symbol of America. And it's got the American flag and the crest, the eagle crest up above it. So this is also going to go in a holder, but yeah, I really wish that SGC would have graded this. So I was actually planning on getting the whole set graded, and they told me no on this card, so very disappointed. Probably one of the only times I've been disappointed in SGC. All right, next card is 1905 John Player and Sons, card number 4 of the set Countries, Arms, and Flags. This is of the United States. And as you can see, you've got the eagle crest and the American flag. You've also got the star that is made of stars. It's kind of an interesting image there. But the back of this card shows or talks about Old Glory, and it talks about the Stars and Stripes. So again, this is out of England. One of those British tobacco sets. Next card is from the late 1800s, and this is just a random, it's not a tobacco card. So they used this card and many others for different advertising, and it's the size of a tobacco card, but it's not specifically tobacco. It actually, I don't know who the maker was of these cards, but on the back, this one in particular is advertising liver pills. And this is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the company. And as you can tell from the corners, this wasn't an album at one point in time. But this is, again, from the late 1800s, and it's got an image of the bald eagle, an American flag, and a couple of stars on there. All right, so the next card is from 1900, and this is the Hoffman House Magnums, which was a tobacco brand. So the maker, this card set is the T89 Hilson Company tobacco, and advertising Hoffman House Magnums cigarettes. And this is a really beautiful image. It's got Columbia on it, and it's got the eagle crest. And this, they advertise different countries as well, but there are, I believe, 2 or 3 different cards that represent America in this set. And on the back of each one of them, it has like a national anthem on the back. This one isn't the actual national anthem. It's another song that was a national song or a patriotic song at the time. So yeah, I plan on getting this one graded. I'm going to send it off to SGC and see if they'll grade that one. The next card is from around 1910. It's from a set called the Lighthouse set, and this is of the Statue of Liberty, and it's got a Hassan back, and it talks about the Statue of Liberty on the back. Really cool set. Really beautiful images of some lighthouses. Lighthouses really aren't my thing, but I do love patriotic cards, and the Statue of Liberty is a patriotic symbol, so that's why I collected that card. Here's another card of the American Eagle, the bald eagle. This is of a beautiful image of the eagle perched on a limb. You can see that it's in the mountains in the background, and this has a gold border. Luckily, the gold border has not flaked off. This is also from around, I believe, 1909 or 1910, so around the same time that the T205s came out. And this has a similar back to a T205, and it's from Mecca cigarettes. And then the next card is a 1910s. It's an antique 1910s Belgian cigarette card. This is of it's got Abraham Lincoln on it. It's got the Statue of Liberty, and it's also got the American flag on it. So this is a I guess a international card from Belgium. And so the backing on there is not in English. So if you can read Belgian, then have at it. Let me know what that says. All right, the next card is of J.S. Fry & Sons National Flags. This, I believe, was a set of 25 cards depicting different countries, their national flags. And so it's got images of Germany and France and all sorts of different countries, 25 different countries. And this one is of the United States. So that's the image they use to portray what an American looks like, and he's holding an American flag. And on the back is a really nice looking back on this card. It's a blue and white back. It says J.S. Fry & Sons Limited, Bristol and London. So this is again a British tobacco set. And I'm sorry, this is not a tobacco set. This is a chocolate set. So, and then the next card is a tea set coming from also, I believe, the Netherlands. Yeah, this is a 1920 kegs tea, and this is the tea like you drink. And this is of the United States flags and dress card, again from the Netherlands. It's a beautiful image of Lady Liberty, if you will, or Columbia. And again, Columbia was a very early image, patriotic image that we used to represent the United States. So a lot of people have forgotten Columbia, but she's older than Uncle Sam. So she's a predecessor to Uncle Sam. Here's the background, or the back of the card. So I believe that is in Dutch, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know Dutch either, so y'all let me know what it says. All right, so these next four cards are from a different set, or they're all from the same set. This set is a Gaudi set. It's a 1940 Gaudi national. What is it? The first column defenders is what the set is called, and this is a pre-World War II set. I love the images of this set. There are somewhere around like 28 cards in this set. It's a very small set. So far, it's proved to be pretty difficult to collect all the cards. But so this one it says Raising the Flag. And this set was used to invoke patriotism in the United States prior to the war starting. So, so this card's about raising the flag. And the next card is a beautiful image of the American eagle in flight. And he's surrounded by stars with a blue back. And the back of the card talks about how majestic the eagle is. The next card is of the flag passing by during a parade. And something you don't see a whole lot anymore, unfortunately, is people covering their hearts with either their hands or their hats. And then you've also got a soldier there saluting the flag as it passes by. Unfortunately, nowadays you see more people kneeling, which really, really irritates me. So this talks about saluting the flag. And then the last card I'm going to share from this set is a card of the image is of a National Guard image, actually. So if you look at any National Guard, you're going to see this is the image for the National Guard, and it says first column defenders up at the top, and it says one nation indivisible. So I really love this image. It definitely speaks to me about patriotism, and then here's the back on that. All right, I've only got 2 more cards I'm going to share with you. This one is I believe it's from the 1950s, and it's a Quota trading card. This also is another Belgian card, and you can look on the back. So it's another chocolate card, Quota, and this is card number 50 in the set. I don't know how many cards are in this set in particular, but anyway, beautiful image of New York and the Empire State Building, and it's got the American flag and what appears to be a stamp, although I can't tell what that stamp is. So just another beautiful image. And this was like a paper thin card, really, really thin. All right, the last card is from 1956 Topps, Nations and Their Flags, and this is the card of the United States, and it's got a beautiful image of Mount Rushmore, the Statue of Liberty, the White House, and the American flag. And then on the back, what's really cool about these cards is they give an example of the language, but in this case, they give an example of the Hopi Indian language, and so how to say hello and thanks. And also another cool thing about these cards in this set, this is the number 1 card in the set, but another cool thing about this set is that they have the capitals, they have the population, they have how many cars and radios and TV sets and telephones. So really neat, interesting set to kind of learn what life was like in the world in 1956. So, all right, I appreciate all your time watching this video and sharing this time with me. What I would like for you to do is drop a comment and let me know what your favorite patriotic symbol is. And again, I hope everybody has a happy 4th of July. Thanks for watching.